Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is the English translation of the Majlis of Hazrat Maulana Qamar Uzzaman Saheb Damat Barakatuhum, which took place on Wednesday, the 16th of Jumadul Akhirah, 1446, 18th of December 2024. Our Hazrat Wala is saying that you people know that I have been for Umrah. We went to Makkah, Medina, Tawaf, presenting ourselves in the esteemed presence of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and having the opportunity of sitting on the portion of Jannah. Many other things. These are all gifts from the side of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make dua. In fact, I didn't even have much hopes of going and how would I manage. But presenting ourselves or being present there, it is a great fortune. Allah Ta'ala accept it. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam Allah Ta'ala bless us with the ma'iyyat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and being with him. There was some ajib, some amazing illuminated gatherings, majlis. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam's rawda, and the kayfiyat and the spiritual feeling and ecstasy there. There were many mukhlisin and sincere people as well. The fact of the matter is that we did not fulfill the rights of that place. Allah Ta'ala forgive us for that. And those are the places of adab, respect, etiquettes, rules, etc. Therefore we ask Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala that He allow us to live the balance of our lives according to that type of adab. So Allah Ta'ala accept it. Qabul kar le, कबूल कर ले तो समझे हम भी मुखलिस है. If Allah Ta'ala accepts it, then we'll also understand that, listen, we are sincere. किए पेश दिलो जा से हमने नजराने, and we have presented the sacrifice with our hearts, with our minds, with our lives in front of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. I had the opportunity also of going to Jannatul Baqi. Allah Ta'ala accept that also. And then from there we had come here. And then here Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala has given us life here and zindagi. The zindagi and this life that Allah has given us, it is something which is very valuable. It is priceless. You know, there so many of these sincere people and how much of tawaf they carried out. Khair, whatever we achieve there, Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq and the hidayat of maintaining that. It is the place of adab, and Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq and the hidayat of making amal. Okay, now Hazrat Wala turns now his attention to the kitab and then starts reading from the kitab which he has in front of him. Our Hazrat Wala is saying that Allah Ta'ala is saying regarding the incident of Sayyidina Yunus alayhi salatu wassalam, فَنَادَى فِي الظُّلُمَاتِ أَن لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنْتَ سُبْحَانَكَ إِنِّي كُنْتُ مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ. यानी यूनुस अलैहि सलातु वस्सलाम ने अंधेरों में पुकारा कि तेरे सिवा कोई माबूद नहीं, तू पाक है. Yunus alayhi salatu wassalam called out, cried out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the darknesses that there is none worthy of worship besides you. Subhanaka, you are completely and totally pure. Inni kuntu min al-zalimin, मैं बेमौका काम करने वालों में हूँ. I am from amongst those who do things out of its place. Inni kuntu min al-zalimin. Just look and ponder for a moment the tarjuma that is made here, that I am from amongst those who do things out of its place. After that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says regarding himself, فَاسْتَجَبْنَا لَهُ وَنَجَّيْنَاهُ مِنَ الْغَمِّ. We accepted for him and we saved him from distress, grief, or sorrow if you want to call it. وَكَذَلِكَ نُنْجِي الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. And in a similar manner, we will continue giving salvation to the believing people. So today also, Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Saheb used to say that Allah Ta'ala does not make such a declaration anywhere in the Quran like the declaration that He has made here. What is it? That even till now, whoever sincerely says these kalimat, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala will give him salvation. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala will give him najat. So here something to note is that Yunus alayhi salatu wassalam did not directly request from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala something. However, here particularly he praised Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, athna ala rabbihi wa'tarafa bayna yadayhi, and he acknowledged and confessed his weakness in front of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So what has become apparent, or what did he make apparent? He made apparent his helplessness before Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. فَجَعَلَ الْحَقُّ سُبْحَانَهُ وَتَعَالَى ذَلِكَ طَلَبًا. So Allah Ta'ala made that his request. Made that his request. So Allah Ta'ala is accepting from Yunus alayhi salatu wassalam, whereas Yunus alayhi salatu wassalam did not request anything. But Allah Ta'ala made the praises that Yunus alayhi salatu wassalam presented in front of him and his acknowledgement of his own weakness. Allah Ta'ala had made that his request and answered in his favor. Allah Ta'ala saved him and protected him and gave him salvation from that grief and that difficulty, that sorrow that he was in. So Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, we have come back from those lands. Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq and the hidayat of retaining whatever we had achieved. This is the gift from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Our coming and our going, Allah Ta'ala accept it. It is a great form of sa'adat and a great fortune to be there. Now, whatever little I wanted to say, I said that, and now let me continue with my writing and my reading. Whoever asked for du'as, Allah Ta'ala accept in their favor whatever needs they had. Allah Ta'ala accept from them and grant them. So much of talab and urge and desire and thirst a person should have in his heart, that he wants to present himself in those courts, in the Majlis of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in his presence, in front of the Baytullah, etc. Now Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala give us the tawfiq and the hidayat also. Allah Ta'ala accept it from us. Where can we fulfill the rights there? That is a place of wajd and tarab, where a person is restless in his call to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala and whatever he is asking for. Allah Ta'ala create the means and create ease for us to come and go. رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ بِحُرْمَةِ سَيِّدِ النَّبِيِّ الْكَرِيمِ صلى الله عليه وسلم.